Ένα θερμό χειροκρότημα, παρακαλώ, γιατί μας ήρθε από μακριά.
Thanks, Roses. I hope you understood what he said. I didn't get one word of it. But as he said, my name is Bo Foght, and he's almost pronounced my name correctly, so that's great. I'm a front-end project manager at redWeb, redCOMPONENT. redWeb is our web agency. So I've set up a lot of Joomla sites and Joomla e-commerce sites during my 3 years at redWeb. Today's presentation is going to be about redSHOP, our e-commerce system for Joomla. I'm going to present some of the main features, some of the core features in redSHOP. I won't go too deep into all of the features because then the presentation would take a lot longer. But tomorrow I will do 2 workshops where I'll go deeper into the features of redSHOP and show some examples on how to set up a redSHOP site. So if you're interested, you're welcome to join me tomorrow and see more deeper into to the redSHOP component. But to start out, what is redSHOP? Maybe I should ask, how many have heard about redSHOP before? There is a few. Have any of you tried to install it, run it? Yeah? Okay, so some of you are familiar with it. But redSHOP started out because we had set up a lot of sites using VirtuaMart, which I hope more of you will know. But at some point, we reached the boundaries of what we could do with VirtuaMart, we felt anyways. There was a lot of custom requirements or demands from our clients that we couldn't accomplish with VirtuaMart without hacking the core or doing some very difficult changes to VirtuaMart that would require a lot of working hours. So we decided to build our own e-commerce solution for Joomla, which would fit the demands we had and the demands our clients had. So that's how it started, and it has evolved ever since. New features have come in, new modules, new extensions, new plugins have just come over the years. It started out around 3 years ago when I also started at redCOMPONENT. So I have followed that from the very beginning, and it has evolved quite a lot since then. Let's look at some of the things in redSHOP. The first thing you'll see when you log into to redSHOP is this dashboard, and it's the access point to all the features in redSHOP. There's access to creating products, creating categories, creating manufacturers, basically everything. And just like everything in redSHOP, we aim at making it adjustable. So this dashboard can be adjusted, and you can make some rules on which users should see what. So you could make a user in Joomla and make him only be able to access the products, for example, if you have like a product editor. So he can't access orders, or he can't access any other vital parts, but he can access the products and maybe only edit them, not create new ones. So this dashboard is editable, and as I said, it can be adjusted to your needs. There's also a quick access link over to the right that also can be adjusted, so you can make some of your more important parts of the shop more easy to access. And there's also statistics over to the right that you can also configure yourself with which statistics you want to see. Like if you want to view the latest sales, you can just set that up. And there's also a link to the configuration wizard. During our development of redSHOP, we got a lot of feedback that it wasn't so easy to set up right from the start. So we decided to make a wizard like you know from Windows and other normal software, where you go through some stages and you set up the basic options more or less. So yeah, that's a little about the first window you'll see when you access redSHOP. Next up is one of the main features that has been in redSHOP from the get-go. And that's also one of the points that we wanted to make it easy to adjust redSHOP in all aspects, both in the configuration and in the administration, and also in the front end, that it should be easy to adjust the front end views of your products, of your categories, basically of everything. So in these two screenshots, you can see two different category views from two different sites. So what you see here is basically the products from two different sites. And as you can see, they're very different setup. The information that you see is a lot different, and it's adjustable through these templates. You can access the templates through the configuration from the backend of Joomla, but you can also access it via an FTP editor and download the files and just edit them in your preferable HTML editor. It's configured via tags, so there are tags for each product information that you can just set inside the template, and then do your own design with the HTML and CSS as you'd like. And you can also do overrides to the templates. So if you, for example, want to make a template that you reuse over time and just install that through Joomla, you can make overrides in the template, and they will be installed inside the HTML folder in your Joomla template. And then it will look like this. Another feature, well, what we also aimed at in redSHOP was to make a lot of the daily work for the customer, for the person working with the shop system, make a lot of the tasks easier, so that they don't have to use a lot of time on managing the products, on managing inventory and such. So they have more time for other stuff, like advertising their shop, like optimizing SEO for their shop, etc. And one of the features we have made for how can you say, for advertising or making your customers more aware of your shop is the action mails feature. Action mails, the action mail feature is like a place in the configuration where you can set up how many days after a purchase that the shop should send back a mail to the client. For example, if they have made a purchase, you can say that 7 days after the purchase, you should get a mail saying, "Hi, we're glad you shopped at our shop. We hope you return and you're happy with the product," and maybe put a link to a review site or whatever, or send a discount code along with the mail, and the customer will get more aware of your shop by that. And there can be in redSHOP they can be sent out 3 different mails through this system. So you can set up that 7 days after a purchase, and 30 days after that, and 60 days after that, they would get emails. And you can set the emails up yourself. You can type in whatever you like in the emails, and you can choose to send a discount code along with this email. So the customer would be more happy that you spam them with mails when they get a discount code along that they can use in the shop. So that's one of the features we have in redSHOP to do marketing of your web shop. Another feature is the segmented newsletters, and the segmented newsletters work that like you can put up filters for which users you want to send out newsletters to. so your newsletter marketing gets more targeted. For example, if you run a toy shop, online toy shop, and you have gotten a lot of new Lego products in, you can say that I want all the customers who have bought Lego during the last 12 months, I want to send out newsletters to them. So you can set up the filters here, say during the last 12 months, and check out the category Lego, and then run the filter, and it will show all the users that have bought Lego in the last 12 months. And you can also check that they should have signed up for the newsletters. There are different rules in different countries on who you can send newsletters. For example, in Denmark, you have to actively agree to get a newsletter before you can send out something like that. Unless it's very specific related to the purchase, then you can send out. But that's also one of the features for marketing, that you can send out these segmented newsletters. Another option is also that we have implemented a plugin to Accumailing. So you can make this filter and then export all the users that you get in the list and then import it to Accumailing. So you can use that newsletter feature instead of the default redSHOP newsletter. So that's also an option. And yeah, then one of the key elements in marketing is for a shop or a site is SEO, search engine optimization. And redSHOP is fully supported by sh404sef. We have integrated redSHOP to sh404sef, so there's a lot of tools inside redSHOP to optimize the products and the categories and the different areas of the shop for SEO. One example is in the screenshot here. There's a Danish site called Trend Bazaar, which sells very expensive furniture. And they got a new redSHOP, and within a few weeks, they had several thousand of their pages indexed in Google, and for a lot of the keywords, they were in the front page. And actually, they didn't lift a finger in terms of SEO. We had set up a kind of a template for SEO, so all the products they had. The titles and the meta description and the keywords, they were filled out, but with basically just the data from the products. So all the titles were filled out and the meta description and such, but it was very basic data essentially. But it shows that you can go a long way with just a little effort. We put up a little graphic here that says that redSHOP loves sh404sef, which is an excellent component for search engine optimization. It's a bit of a marriage because redSHOP loves sh404sef, but redSHOP wears the pants. I don't know how your relationships are, but if it were my relationship, then redSHOP would be the woman. But what that means is that, redSHOP tells sh404sef what to do. It tells sh404sef to make this sef URL look like this. This is how the meta keywords should look. This is how the meta description should look. And I don't like this sef URL, change it, change the headings, etc. How you do it is that inside the products, for example, the product editing screen, there is a tab for SEO. And in here you can type in the page title you like, and it will override. And in front end, it will show the page title you type in here. Also, you can change the page headings, and you can change the sef URL completely. If you have a very, very long sef URL, you can just change it to a very short one instead. For example, for marketing campaigns. And you can also choose, if you have a product that is listed in multiple categories, you can also choose which category that should be inside the sef URL. And of course, meta description, meta keywords, robot info, etc. Everything can be edited from inside the product editing screen, the category editing screen, and the manufacturer editing screen. We have also integrations to a lot of different systems. One of the systems we have integrated to a very long time ago is a system called Economic. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's an accounting system which is getting a huge following in the Nordic countries at least, and they are expanding to other countries as we speak. But this accounting system is also one of the things that makes it a lot easier to for the web shop owners to work with the shop, because with redSHOP and Economic, the accounting of sales and such, it's kept to a minimum. For example, if a sale is done through redSHOP, well, then it's automatically put over into the accounting system, and they can work with it from there. And they can also book invoices and such from inside redSHOP. They don't have to go over to Economic and log in there. I should also say that Economic is a web-based accounting system, so you can just log in through your browser and access your accounts and everything. So it's getting very popular in Denmark at least. Yeah, and there's different options inside redSHOP on how you handle orders. For example, you can choose to book the orders manually, or you can choose to do it automatically. Most often people would like to have a bit of control over when the orders should be booked, so they choose that they do it manually. And you just do that from inside the order overview, where you have all your orders, and in the column further to the right, there will be a little button where it says book invoice, and when you click that, well, your orders is booked, and you don't have to worry about that order anymore. Everything will be set up over in the accounting software, and it will be like it should be. But from inside redSHOP, you have the option to set up different product groups, because in Economic there are it is controlled through these product groups. So, for example, if you have a clothing store, you might have product groups for clothes, for shoes, for accessories, etc. And you can set up accounts for each of these product groups. And then inside of redSHOP, you select these product groups and tell which accounts they should be booked to. And then over in your products, you can tell which product group the products belong to. So that's one of the integrations we have done from redSHOP to another system that isn't even Joomla based. I'm not sure what it's worked with, but it's not a Joomla based system. It's we have developed it to the API. And as it says in the bottom, you can also set individual payment ID per payment integration. So that means that the payments can also be booked into different accounts. If you have several different payment integrations, they can be booked into to different accounts as well. But yeah, that was one of the examples of a system we've integrated to, and we're always working on different systems that we are working on. We're also working on another accounting system called Klarna, which is very big in Sweden. And yeah, if someone else comes with a request for a system we should work on, we will look into that definitely. But as I said before, there's a lot of configuration options inside redSHOP. And the purpose of all these configuration options is that we feel that everything should be able to be controlled from within the system. You shouldn't, if you want to have the site look in one particular way, you shouldn't have to do a lot of coding to accomplish that. You should be able to accomplish that through the configuration. So we have here's a screenshot of the configuration. You can see there are several tabs with different areas of the shop. The first tab is like a general, the general configuration, like which countries you want to ship to. So that means that if you have only selected one country, yeah, well, then the user can only select this country when they go through the checkout. And also, you can also set up which countries they can register to, and other stuff like that. There's also other tabs. You can also see there's a layout tab and an images tab, I think, where you can set up how redSHOP should handle the images. You can, for example, set up that the images should open up in a lightbox when you click it. For example, if you have the category overview with all your products, if you click an image, you can choose whether it should open up in a lightbox or go to the product. And also on the product detail screen, you can also select whether when you click on the product image that it should open up in a lightbox or do nothing. So there's a lot of configuration options. I've also taken along an overview of the many features that we have in redSHOP. I won't go through all of them, but there are a lot of features. For example, in the product features, we have image controls, so you can resize the images in different ways. One of the features we have is that if you, for example, have an image that is very long, then you can automatically tilt the image if you have another product image that goes the other way, basically. So if you both have a product image that are very long and some that are very wide, you can set up automatically that they should alter the image so it can be shown in both ways without stretching the image and such. Some of the other features we have for the products are related products and accessory products. Related products, they are the products that you can set up in the product editing detail, where you can say that this product is related to another, and then it will, of course, show up on the product detail screen. Accessory products are a bit different. They are more purchase related. So if you have an accessory product, for example, if you have a barbecue, you're selling a grill, the accessory products could be grill equipment that you purchase along with it, and then the additional accessory products, they would be cheaper if you buy it along with the main product. We also have a very flexible shipping management system where you can set up shipping rules inside redSHOP, so you can set up that, like, there's free shipping for some products and free shipping for others, or you can set up that if you purchase for over a specific amount, you get free shipping, or that if the order weighs over some amount, then it will be more expensive to ship it. So there's a lot of customization available there as well. Yeah, as I said about the marketing, we have the segment newsletters and the action emails. We also have vouchers and coupon codes that you can time limit. So, for example, you have a Christmas sale, you can make a voucher that is only available during December. We also have some customer service available, like Ask a Question, a feature for asking questions. So on the product screen, a user is able to type in a question, and an administrator will be able to answer it. And with this feature, you can actually build up an FAQ. So you have a screen for the FAQ. It will draw out the questions and answers from the products, and it will build up the FAQ through this data. We have an order management system where it can both handle the orders that have come from the front end that users have typed in through the front end, but you can also make what we call offline orders, which mean that you basically make an order through the back end. For example, if a customer calls by the phone and tells, I want this product, you can make the order through the back end as well. We also have a user management system where you can set up user groups, and through this customer groups, and these customer groups, they can get discounts as well. You can, for example, set up a customer group that will get a bulk discount. So you say that if they buy over between 10 and 20 items of this particular product, it will only cost $10 where it normally would cost $15, for example. And you can also make tax-exempt user groups, so you can freeze some of your clients from tax if that's an issue. And as I said, we also have implemented search engine optimization features through SH44Ceph. So there's a lot of options available there. There's also a direct integration to Google Analytics, so you can just type in your analytics key in the backend of redSHOP, and it will automatically be available there. It will automatically attract the analytics. We also have some import features. There's CSV import and export, so you can, if you have all your product data in a CSV file, you can just import it, and of course also export it in the same file format. We also have an XML import and export. For example, if you want to export your products to an external service like Price Runner or something like that, you can export it through this feature as well. And we also have a direct import from Virtual. So if you install redSHOP on a Joomla installation that also has Virtual, you can click one button that says import from VM, and all your products and all your categories and all your orders and basically everything will be imported into redSHOP. And that's by a click of one button. Then it automatically turns everything into redSHOP. What it doesn't import is like the layout from your Virtual installation. You have to recreate that yourself. But basically all the product data and all data from the old VM installation will come over to redSHOP. So that's a feature that has come in very handy for us. A bit about the future of redSHOP. As I said before, we will do more integrations to other systems. There will be an automatic updater available, and we will have more templates with redSHOP support, technical documentation, and so on. I will just run through each of them. For example, the automatic updater will be available at some point. So through our redCOMPONENT subscription service, you would be able to get an automatic update of all your redSHOP core component and all the plugins and modules that you have installed on your site. Because a lot of people have asked if we could make a package with all the components and plugins available that they can just download instead of selecting each individual. But instead we're going to do this automatic updater, so all the components and plugins and modules that you have installed, you can automatically update those. And as you can see, the plan is to be able to add more domains for all your sites that have redSHOP running. So you can add those, and it will automatically update those. We're also planning to build templates ourselves with redSHOP support. There have been some templates from Rocket Theme and other template clubs that have had redSHOP support, but we are planning on building our own. We were planning on releasing them in June, along with the new redCOMPONENT site that we're building. It might be postponed a bit, but the plan is to release it very soon, and then release the first few templates. You can see a preview of some of the templates over there. There's a clothing store template and a movie store-like template. And we have already released the fashion store template as a demo site that you can access. The plan is to release around 6 to 12 templates every year, so either one every month or every second month. And it's going to be free for pro subscribers, the people who subscribe for the pro subscription on redCOMPONENT. They can just download all the templates they'd like. And it's also going to be available for single sales. So if you see a template you like, you can just download that without having to subscribe and just pay the fee for that particular template. Another thing that we'll be doing a lot more is doing more technical documentation of our redSHOP component. So all the developers and so other developers, third-party developers, they are going to be able to more easily adjust their components and modules to have redSHOP support. We already have a lot of third-party developers that do have redSHOP support, but we're hoping that more will follow, and that more will do modules and plugins for redSHOP. We have seen some very brilliant modules and extensions for redSHOP already, where we thought, whoa, wow, why didn't we think of that? And we hope that more will follow. And another thing that we're going to add for the redCOMPONENT site when it's going to be released is that plugins and modules are going to be released as single sales. Previously, if you wanted an extra, just one shipping plugin, you would have to buy a subscription for the whole redCOMPONENT site. But the plan is to make it available as single sales. You can just purchase one plugin, a shipping plugin or payment plugin or whatever you like, and don't have to think about a full subscription. And of course also that templates will also be available for single sales, and we will also be having a service feature where we can help people set up the redSHOP site or install components or configure anything they like for a fee. And we also plan to build some Greek payment plugins. We have actually already built one of them for the WinBank payment gateway. The problem is that we needed to get a testing account, and they wanted us to call them on the phone. And I tried to call them on the phone, and they started speaking Greek to me on the answering machine. So I was a bit lost. So maybe if somebody would be willing to help us with finishing these payment plugins, we'll be happy to hear from you. And you can get my business card or talk to me in the lobby, and we can find out something. And we're also working on a Greek translation of redSHOP, a full Greek translation of both the administration interface and the front end. And it's coming along. It's on the way, and I think it has come very far. But if you want to help with that as well, come talk to me or get my business card, and I'll get you in touch with the person responsible of the translations. It's through the Open Translator project, so you can also, if you're familiar with the Open Translator project, you can find the redSHOP project and contact the person responsible for it there as well. Okay, I wanted to show you a few examples of redSHOP, but the internet is not very good. So I was a bit foreseeing and took some screenshots. And this is just an example of how a redSHOP could look like. It's a Danish site called Wilhelmine. It was actually nominated for an award at the Jet and Beyond event recently. And yeah, this is the front page of the site with some different modules and a slider. But if we go further through it and check out one of the sub-pages, you can see here this is a category overview. So the boxes you see in the middle, that's different categories. And actually, the category view and the product overview, the next page, they're controlled through the same template. It might get a little technical, but in the template, the category template, you have loops that loop through the products, for example, or loop through the categories. And it's basically the same template that controls it. We also have over to the top right, you can see there's the mini card, which is a redSHOP module that you can also just download. Right below it is a reminder on how much you have to purchase to get free shipping. This module checks the shipping rules that you have set up in the backend, and it will check that how much you need to purchase to get free shipping, and it will display. So like if there's free shipping over $500 and you have purchased for 10, it will tell you you need to buy for 590 more to get free shipping. And right below that, there's a wish list. You can go to the next page. If you can see right over the product boxes, there's a black box where it says something in Danish. It means remember me, add to wish list, actually. So if you click that one, it will fly over to the wish list box, and the small thumbnail of the product will be displayed there. And if we go a bit further through, we have an example of a product detail page. And as you can see, there's multiple images. If you click on the image, it will open up in a lightbox, and you can browse through the additional images with your mouse or with the keyboard, and it will show all the images. And here's the checkout of the cart page, where you can choose to continue, update how many products you want to purchase, or you can click on a button to go back to a page where to the previous page. There's also a field for putting in a coupon code. So if you put in the coupon code and click OK, it will automatically update the price in the cart. Yeah, and as you can see here, there's an URL in the bottom. I would want to show you, but that's one of the new templates. I can just check if it is online. Yeah, this is the Wilhelmine side. This resolution is crap right now, but this is the fashion store template, one of the new templates we have made. As you can see, there's a great slider, and there's the products here. And if you go further through, the net is not very good. But you can check it out on the URL below. And there is also a login to the backend, so you can just type in administrator after the URL and type demo, and you go through the administration interface. I also want to show you some other examples, but there is a site called that you can check out yourself if you like. This one. Yeah, and it looks crap now, but that's because the internet is broken. But it's called kaffekart.no, and we haven't developed ourselves, but it was a winner at the Jet Beyond event, and it's running on redSHOP. So we're a bit proud that there was a winner at the JN Beyond event that won an award. Yeah, that was basically it. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them. And remember, tomorrow I will do a workshop where I will go a bit more in depth with the features in redSHOP. So feel free to ask a question, and if you don't know how to say it in English, we'll probably get someone to translate it.
Could you show us something about product variants and product variants?
Variants, yeah.
Yes, and if they are stockable or not.
Yeah, we have product variants. We call them product attributes. What you do is you under the product editing screen there is a field, a tab called product attributes, and you can set up like an attribute called color, and set the parameters for this color, for example, green, yellow, and blue. On each of these parameters, you can set a new price, for example. So like a plus price, so it costs like $4 more or $5 more. You can also set that this particular attribute parameter has its own unique product number. And it also has its own unique product stock room, so you can control the stock of the attributes rather than the main product. So that's possible. And you can also actually change the images on the attribute parameter. So when you select green, well, the main product image will change to a green variant.
Is there an option to configure a redSHOP in order to deliver product of different shops?
Not particularly. You think about of having different stock rooms, or
like the marketplace.
Yeah.
Which has 5 or 6 shops, and they want to make an e-shop for all the 5 or 6.
Like that.
Something like vendors.
Yeah. Yeah, no, not as such. When we do it, we actually, for our clients, we make a clone of the site. So that they have multiple shop sites running, but they're not running through the same database, so there'll be more editing work that has to be done, but we don't have a feature like that yet. But maybe with the new ideas that are for the new Joomla, the new Joomla development for having multi-sites, we'll be looking more into to adjusting our shop component towards that.
Hi.
Hi.
I tested before 2 days.
Yeah.
It's very flexible. It's very good. I want to ask you, when we have Greek language support?
I haven't checked up on when it's finished. One of my colleagues is in charge of that, but he said that they are working on it now, and it has actually come very far. But I
Have it soon?
Yeah, I hope so. Maybe within a few months.
Few months.
Yeah, I hope so.
Thank you very much.
But it also depends on the guys working on it. It's a lot of volunteers who are working on the project for translation. So we're hoping that more guys will chip in and help the process along.
If you can somewhere, if you want to help us,
Yeah.
About Greek language,
Yeah.
tell us.
Yeah. Well. As I said, if you want to help, get my business card, and I'll get you in contact.
To make side change and us, step by step, all together.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
How many lines is the language file?
How many languages?
Lines.
No, lines. Oh, a lot.
Oh, okay, forget.
A lot.
I will not help.
Hi, I'd like to ask about the checkout process.
Yeah.
How many steps are there, and is there an ability to have a guest checkout?
You can have a kind of a one-step checkout, which is actually 2 steps, where you type in the information on your own information, the shipping destination and the payment information, and then in the next step, there's you select the payment gateway and the shipping option, and that's basically it. You can set it up to that. If you don't have it set up to that, there's like three or four steps in the normal checkout procedure.
So the user has to be logged in
They
the
don't have
steps
to.
less.
They don't have to be logged in as such. They just have to type in their address and the billing information. They don't have to sign up as a user.
Okay.
That's optional. You can decide yourself. You can in the configuration you can set up they have to sign up as a user, or that it's optional, or that there is no user sign up.
If I change the template, can I have all those options in one page? Or it has to load another page to go to the second step and third step?
You have to, for the one-step checkout, you have to first type in your information and then go to the one-step checkout, basically.
Okay. So do you think that I could make that through AJAX calls? So to load the next page and show it below?
Yeah, I'm not a coder myself, so but you can try it out. redSHOP is free, so so feel free to mess about with it.
Hello. Is there going to be an advanced search page or a module with price range, category search, keywords, and everything a product should have? Any field?
A search feature?
An advanced search page.
Yeah.
For example, with a slider, with the prices, minimum price, maximum?
Yeah. Well, we have some of it right now, actually, but that's on the category pages. On the overview of the products, it is possible to set a slider on the price range, actually. But not, you're right, it's not in one of the search features, but it could be implemented at some point. But we actually have an advanced product finder feature where you can, but it's like a tagging system where you tag the products with different tags, and inside the product finder you can set up a search system so it finds the tags that the products are tagged with. It's a bit difficult to explain, but it's a very neat feature.
Good afternoon. I'd like to ask, how flexible is the VAT system, depending on the categories of the items?
Yeah, the VAT system, inside the VAT system you can set up different VAT groups. So you can set up a group with all the countries inside and set a VAT rate for each of them.
But per categories? Because a few things have different VAT here, depending on the categories.
You set it up on each product. You can set up select a different VAT group for the products. So if you have two different VAT rates here for different product categories, you just set it up inside the product itself.
And another question about the services of the update.
Mm-hmm.
We provide an account and you do it silently, I mean, through an account that we give you.
The automatic update system? I'm not totally sure on how it technically will be implemented, but yeah, I think it will be something like that. But it will be announced on redCOMPONENT when we are closer to being ready to implement it.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hi, is there an option for product builder? So you can select your own products and create one single product?
Yeah, sort of. You can sort of accomplish it with the accessory product feature.
Yeah, but it has to be under a certain program, a certain product in order to choose the right accessories.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, there have to be a main product and then accessories to this product. That's true. But you can set it up as you like, and these accessory products, you don't have to show them in any of the categories. They could be hidden more or less.
Like building your own computer, for example.
Yeah.
Like you can choose your own case, you can choose your own
Yeah.
You do that like you have a master product and then you have the accessories below it and you just choose the accessories.
Sorry?
You have the main product, which
Yeah.
is a computer, and then you choose the accessories
Yes.
that go under that computer. That's
Yeah.
the only thing you can do.
Yeah, for now it is, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Is this model works with tags or it's independent?
I'm not sure what you mean.
I mean, when you buy a motherboard socket 775, you must get a CPU 775,
Yeah.
not all CPUs.
No, but you select under the main product which accessory products that fit with this module.
You relate that product through the product page?
Yeah, from the product editing screen. Yeah, you can select which accessory products that
Okay,
are available.
okay.
Hi. You mentioned something about payment options, and you said that you will cooperate with PayPal.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that? And then, as a second question, what about other accounting software? You mentioned economic, but what about something like QuickBooks and something?
Well, regarding PayPal, we have a PayPal payment gateway option, a plugin for PayPal where you can choose that as a payment option during the checkout. We don't have an implementation to QuickBooks as of now, but feel free to contact us if it's something you're interested in and we can look into it. I mean, if there is an API to the system, then it should be able to be built on it.
Hello. Regarding the verification, do you have anything with VeriSign, something like that, like a default option inside?
No, I don't think we have that. I'm not totally sure, to be honest. I can look into it for you, but I'm not totally sure, to be honest.
Hi. Hi. Is there any problem related to the notification messages about the payments in PayPal?
The notification messages?
Yes, you have a sort of notification messages from PayPal that this payment is okay.
Yeah.
Is there any problem with the communication with PayPal?
I don't think there should be. I haven't heard that there should be. So
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I think if the payment goes wrong, there should come a message back regarding the problem.
Okay.
I don't think I've experienced the problem.
Hi. I'd like to ask, will there be any importers/converters from independent e-shops, such as PrestaShop or e-commerce or CR Reloaded?
We haven't, there's not any development on that as of now, but I guess it could be possible if somebody requires it and contacts us about it, that it could be possible. But so we could definitely look into it for you if you're interested.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I have two questions.
Yeah.
Similar. So, do you have any kind of front end for B2B use? I mean, like a list with quantities.
Yeah, for wholesale.
Wholesale.
Yeah. How many products are in stock, for example?
No. For example, if a company has to order stock, it has to order many quantities of several products.
Yeah.
So they want a full list with quantities, like text boxes.
Yeah, that could be possible. You could design it with the category template, and then have a link into that from for these B2B users. So from the category page, there are text boxes where you can can type in how much you
Okay,
want
but
to purchase.
can I add to cart all of them? I mean, with one click, like
one
bulk
click.
add
Yeah,
to
okay,
cart.
now I get it. No, I don't know. It's not quite possible.
Okay, because it's a use that I've searched many eShops and not many of them support it.
Yeah, it could be possible, I'd say, but we haven't implemented it yet.
Okay, and the second question.
Yeah,
sorry.
sure.
Do you support any kind of bundle product that you have one master product? I think I heard a similar question.
Yeah.
But the child products have again quantity boxes.
Yeah, the accessory products you can put in quantity boxes into them.
Ah, so you do support that?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Last question.
Yeah, sure.
Τελευταία ερώτηση, αν κάποιος, Μιχάλη.
If I build my project on redSHOP and my customers want something custom, we have in Greece something to support us, or we must call you or your company?
Well, we have a forum support as of now, but you would have to call our office or mail our office. We don't have any Greek supporters as of yet. We have some supporters out of Denmark, but not anyone in Greece as of yet. Sorry.